What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Yeah, I'm back. The question is, do we really, the ignorance that we perpetuate in our music and throughout entertainment, um, breaking it down to the artists who actually put the material out, do we really love that material that we put out? Do we really like stand by it and really feel that way? Or is it more just about making money? Is it more? Is it just about making the money? And I asked that question because I've met people who they're conscious outside the studio, straight up. You see them in their everyday life. They are good people. They care about the community. They put a lot of their time and their money and their resources into the community. But you hear the songs and it's like, damn, you talking crazy. How do you perceive that? How are we supposed to look at that? Because is it better to have an artist who may make negative songs, but they're not living what they're talking about? Or is it worse because even though you're not living what you talk about, you putting it out there and projecting that uh, type of content that could potentially damage hundreds of thousands to millions to act like that if their minds ain't locked up enough to just say that this is entertainment. Now, the ones who make a lot of money off of it, who are very, very popular doing that kind of content, the question becomes, is it just about the money? Because a lot of times when they're criticized about making that kind of content, that's one of the first things that they'll say, oh, man, hey, man, I'm getting money. Or you mad because I'm getting money? Well, nobody's really mad that you get money. We're mad and upset because of what I said earlier, the possible effect that that content will have on our young people. And in this day and age, even our older people. Because I'm just going to be honest with you, it's really hard to tell the difference between the young generation and the the next generation above that, and even beyond. It's hard to tell the difference because um, both generations are, in a lot of cases, doing the same stuff, doing the same type of stuff. So we know that the labels will push and push and push and perpetuate negative content because it generates money for them. But we know that they also push and push and push negative content because there's a genocidal plot in place to do that. Um, as an artist, though, maybe it's a balance. Maybe it's a little bit of both. Because as any person with a conscience, any person with some type of moral compass inside of them, I would think that that person would, at some point, even if in the beginning you might have just been just going hard, going hard, going hard, and it was fun and it was, yeah. I would think that some would initiate or trigger in you later on, or a maturity level would be reached that would make you say, man, I can't keep doing this. Can't keep doing it. And no matter how much money is being thrown at you, I would think that the importance and the well-being of your people would mean more than the dollar amount. Now I know what y'all thinking. Nah, that ain't the case for everybody. And yeah, you're right. I agree. It's not the case for everybody. But I would think that it would come to that. Because so many people have got the fame, and so many people have got the money, and I don't tell you not to go after either one. I don't tell you not to go after either one. But so many people who have obtained it, they got there and they realize, and I'm still not fulfilled. I'm still not happy. I'm still not satisfied. Um, but I can tell you from experience, there's never been a time in my life where I um, consciously knew that something that God blessed me to do made an impact on people and it didn't make me feel fulfilled and happy and make me feel like I had a purpose. It's never been a time somebody told me something about a song I made or some music I put out that helped them, that got them through something. There's never been a time that I've heard that and it depressed me or made me depressed. So, but there are a lot of people who have had the money and it wasn't enough to keep them from killing themselves. It wasn't enough to keep them from participating in self-destructive behavior. It wasn't enough. Uh, it wasn't enough to keep them from blowing the amount they had. Because if it was enough, they would have still had some of it. So a fool and his money will soon part. So yeah, chase the money, but I just believe you should chase knowledge, wisdom, and understanding first and foremost, or parallel. At the same time you chasing the money, you need to make sure that your mind is in order to deal with it if you are blessed enough to get it. But looking at the bigger picture should always be the first option. Should always be the question in your mind to say, what effect is my art gonna have on the world while I'm here and long after I'm gone? What effect is that art gonna have? And if you did something that's not gonna be around, that's gonna be obliterated from the memory of humanity based on how savage it was during a time where that was acceptable, when we move into a time where that is not acceptable, you won't be remembered. So what are we doing and what are we doing it for? All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all go get my new album, Audio Optics. Is available now on all the digital platforms. And if you want to get a physical copy, go to southparkcoalitionsite.net. Y'all didn't know I could talk that fast, did you? I'll catch y'all later on, man. Peace.